And I just wanted to say that, like, growing up, I never was a fan of the dark either, so I could relate to you in that video a little bit.
It's like, it's not even that. It's like,
and ghosts and shit.
I believe in ghosts for sure, and it's that warehouse is so pitch black dark that, like, I don't know. There's that element to it, and then, you know, I'm 38 years old. I don't want to be sleeping in a warehouse when I can afford a hotel. You know, like, I've already in my 20s. I slept in cars and on the floor. Like, I'm just like, do we have like a $4,000 bed up there from one of the mattress sponsors on the podcast? And I'm like, I don't know. I just I'm a little bit scared of the dark, but like, it's like,
have you ever had an encounter, like an actual ghost encounter? Have you?
Yeah, people who believe in ghosts have ghost encounters. It's the other way around.
Okay, that's a good point.
I was maybe like 15, and I was at my house, and I used to have bells on my door, like, growing up as a kid, and like, somebody came in, and there's no denying it. Like, somebody came in and slammed the front door shut as hard as somebody could, and then ran in the house, stomped up the stairs, and slammed the upstairs door when I was watching TV. It was like a small house. And I was like, oh, dude, my brother's home. He's pissed off, you know? And and then I went out in front, and then maybe like 10 minutes later, and my brother pulls up, and I'm like, dude. Oh. And then I was like, you didn't just come in the door? And then we went upstairs, and nobody was there.
God. And that freaked me the fuck out too.
Huh?
So you've had an encounter?
No, I was saying that would freak me the fuck out too. No, I've never.
Okay, so but you believe in ghosts?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah. I choose.
I believe in ghosts.
I choose not to believe in ghosts. Otherwise, like, other things, I just try to, like, narrow it down to something that's explainable. Like, the picture fell off the wall, gravity. Must have not, or like the lights like flickered. Oh, fucking must have been in between on and off. Like, and also, like, growing up, I used to not be able to sleep at all because of, like, the idea of demons and possession. Yeah,
I mean, I get that, but like, fucking, like, I have ghost encounters, but they're not because of, like, the wind, you know, like a little, like, breeze, like, whatever. It's because, like, one time I was working at Dollar General, and like there was like a diaper stand, right? And just only one of them flew across the entire fucking building. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And I've heard so many crazy stories, and I just, like, it's not that I think people are, like, making shit up like that. I just can't imagine.
Like, I want to encounter something.
No, you don't, because your heart is immediately in your throat.
Yeah,
Scott, it's so fucking terrifying.
You ever do you ever sleep with a nightlight? Because I honestly, like, growing up, had to have, like, a nightlight, or like crack the door open with the hall light on, just so it wasn't, like, super dark.
Yeah, I think that's why my sleep's been so shitty, like, in the last, like, 15, 20 years, is one, for sure, because, like, sleeping with the iPhone in your room, like, really fucks up your shit. The other thing is, like, sleeping by myself, I think, with security. So, like, I'm always waking up throughout the night looking at the door. And, like, I'm like, oh, fuck, what would happen if somebody was, like, looking at me? Or, like, I was listening to alien encounter stories, you know, like UFO shit. And a bunch of people, like, in the 80s had, from just all over the world, had encounters, and they interviewed them. Like, they didn't even know each other, right? The one thing they had in common were they all had a dream of these aliens, like in their dreams 2 weeks before their encounter, and they drew out what they look like they had a sketch artist, and they were all the same. And that was, like, from all over the world. And so, like, I hear that, I'm like, I always just think that, like, there's just, like, little green men, like, on my bed, or, like, you know, I never sleep with my feet dangling, because, dude, if somebody just did that to my toe.
I'm the same way. Like, if my arm, like, your arm's hanging off, and I'm like, fuck, if something just touched that right now, I'd freak out. Even though I have a cat now, so he might.
But imagine, like, something, like, going up your butt, though. You'd be like, hell yeah.